Replay with your host, Peter Donegan.
And a very good morning, everyone. Welcome along to World of Sport Replay on this rather blowy Sunday morning here in Melbourne. We have a big show coming up in the next hour. And then, of course, as Sandy mentioned, World of Sport at 11 o'clock. We'll be taking a look at yesterday's Grand National card at Flemington in just a moment. In the meantime, let's go back to last night and take a look at the Tats Lotto Super Draw with that Division 1 prize pool of $6 million. Good luck with these numbers: 7, 17, 26, 29, 32 and 40, with the supplementary numbers 6 and 25. And in Super 66 last night, the numbers fell this way: 6, 0, 5, 8, 3 and 4. So that was Tats Lotto and Super 66. We'll take a break and be back with yesterday's Grand National program at Flemington. The World of Sport Replay, and yesterday it was Grand National Steeple Day at Flemington. They raced on a good track, and Darren Gauci certainly bounced right back into the winner's circle with a winning treble. The Doutta Galla hurdle opened up proceedings, and the favourite Sir Agrafo at 4-1. And after Brian Martin has been with us for about the last 6 or 7 weeks, we welcome back yesterday the accurate one, Bill Collins.
They stand and away they go. Grasshopper began well, Sir Agrafo a little bit slow to get going. Yakadar began well with Norfolk Tiger and Mansion Downs, and D'Angelo wider out on the track, and My Outright up with the leaders and pulling out wide. As they got over the first now, Norfolk Tiger just led Mansion Downs and My Outright over on the outside. D'Angelo was just behind them as they went over the next jump, and they were followed by Yakadar. Then came a length further back in the field, Howdy Stranger, followed by Malabard and St Magnus out wide. Grasshopper next from Sir Agrafo, and herself it is whipped them in. Down to the third jump at the 400, Mansion Downs was the leader, about a length to My Outright, who put in a bad one there. On the outside, Howdy Stranger moves up now to be second, and St Magnus on the outside of them again from Norfolk Tiger and Yakadar as they went over the next. 2 lengths further back, Malabard, and on the inside of it there came D'Angelo, a length Sir Agrafo and Grasshopper, and 6 lengths to herself it is. The one in front of the judge, Mansion Downs, drew to it a length in front of My Outright, and over on the inside as they jumped it is Yakadar. They were followed then about 2 lengths further back by D'Angelo and Malabard the outside from Sir Agrafo and St Magnus just in front of them. Then further back in the field came Grasshopper, and last 2 lengths away herself it is. 2,000 out along the Maribyrnong side, and Mansion Downs the leader now. A length and a half. In second placing is Yakadar. 2 lengths further back came Howdy Stranger, and a length to St Magnus up fourth as they draw to the next one. They were followed then by Norfolk Tiger. My Outright not jumping well. On its outside, 3 deep, Malabards covered a lot of ground. Then on the inside, D'Angelo, 2 lengths to Sir Agrafo, 2 to Grasshopper, and 4 to herself it is. The jump at the 1600, Mansion Downs a length in front of Yakadar over it. On the rails, Howdy Stranger, 2 lengths to St Magnus going all right, 1 to Norfolk Tiger. Then Malabard, D'Angelo in the centre, and a length further back, My Outright, who's lost a bit of ground. They were followed by Sir Agrafo going past My Outright. Then about 4 lengths to Grasshopper, and last herself it is. 1400 out, the 2 leaders having a go now. Yakadar, Mansion Downs clapped on the speed, and they're about 5 lengths in front over the next. From Howdy Stranger, a length then to Sir Agrafo, continuing to make ground, a half length to St Magnus. 2.5 further back, Norfolk Tiger as they go over the next one. Then a length and a half, Malabard, and it's struggling. Followed by D'Angelo, My Outright 3 deep, hard ridden, and forget about Grasshopper and herself it is. These two still going stride for stride over the next. Yakadar took a narrow lead from Mansion Downs. 6 lengths away, Sir Agrafo battling on, and then 3 to St Magnus under the whip. They were followed by Howdy Stranger, then Norfolk Tiger, and the My Outright, it couldn't win, and Malabard is well back also. They've only got 2 to jump, 600 to go. Yakadar and Mansion Downs about 4 lengths to Sir Agrafo. 2.5 St Magnus battling on, and then D'Angelo at the head of the rest. I don't like anything else. Round the turn, Mansion Downs and Yakadar only 2 lengths to Sir Agrafo, and St Magnus going for a rails run, and they're clear of D'Angelo and Howdy Stranger. Here's the last, second last. Sir Agrafo ranged up out wide to join the leaders, and St Magnus got a run on the rails, but Sir Agrafo swept to the lead. St Magnus the challenger on the rails. Sir Agrafo just in front of St Magnus at the last. They jumped at Sir Agrafo a half in front. He's hanging badly, but he's a half length in front. St Magnus tackling him strongly. Sir Agrafo still the leader near the line. St Magnus finishing well on the rails, but Sir Agrafo in front, and he'll he'll win. Sir Agripho's won at about a half neck to St Magnus. Third placing further back in the field then will go to D'Angelo.
And Sir Agripho, the 4-1 favourite. A good start for the punters yesterday at Flemington. St Magnus 9-2 and D'Angelo third at 15-1. In the second, the Byerley handicap, equal favourites at 7-2 were Hornblower and Spot on Target.
Racing at the first attempt, and Spot on Target lost a length or so, and Bay Estate and Fleance also slowly away. And when they settle down into stride, Sanford Boy back near the rear. Valley Forge first out from Honeybridge, going up the headed off from Silver Theme. Then Papal Princess on the inside of Rally. With them is Roman Luck and Imperial, and out very wide Fairy Saint. There followed a couple of lengths further back in the field then to Spot on Target, who's getting a run up on the inside to improve its position from Hornblower at this stage. They were followed by Owen Rua further back in the field. Trapped out very deep My Surprise, and a length further back Royal Riot, 2 to Sanford Boy, Fleance and Bay Estate at the rear, and with them Nitro Power. With 1,300 metres to go, Honeybridge out in front, the top weight, a length and a half now to Fairy Saint. 1.5 Imperial Silver Theme and Valley Forge in the box seat on the fence. 2 lengths further back Rally, Papal Princess, a length and a half then to Roman Luck, making a little ground from Spot on Target. Then Hornblower, and they were followed by Owen Rua. Next, My Surprise, hard ridden round the outside from Royal Riot. Sanford Boy taken wide from Bay Estate, Fleance, and last Nitro Power. 900 to go, still Honeybridge led. Little over a length Fairy Saint, 2 lengths Imperial Deep. Valley Forge now hard ridden from Silver Theme Rally. Roman Luck making ground. Papal Princess looks to be dropping out next, and then Spot on Target. They were followed by My Surprise right off the track with Hornblower. Round the turn, 500 to go, still Honeybridge, a length and a half. Fairy Saint, who's under the whip, 2 to Imperia. They were followed then by Rally the outside, Valley Forge under the whip, and then Roman Luck at the head of the others, followed by Hornblower, My Surprise. But Honeybridge race further ahead at the 300. It's 3 lengths in front, and in second placing still Fairy Saint. They're making no ground on Honeybridge. Then came Imperia, Rally and Roman Luck, but Honeybridge is going to canter in. Great performance this by the filly, led from start to finish, and is going to walk in. Coming home very hard, Roman Luck in the shadows of the post. The leader is walking as they get near the line, but Honeybridge wins it. A length to Roman Luck, who raced very greenly. Fairy Saint third from Hornblower fourth. They were
good performance by Honeybridge, 13-2. Roman Luck running on very strongly second at 40-1. Fairy Saint 25-1. Equal favourites Hornblower, Spot on Target unplaced.